You know, every once in a while an album will come out and you just can't help but think, what the hell did I just listen to? And sometimes it's more in a, what the hell did I just listen to? And sometimes it's like, what the hell did I just listen to? And yeah, let's dive into this one. The Egg That Never Opened by High Castle Teleorkestra. High Castle Teleorkestra is a new band that's out on the market being promoted from Art as Catharsis, and oh boy, that is one way to put this. Their announcement of this album and the band is a mind-melting record fusing everything from Eastern European folk, swing, jazz, technical metal, and much more. And boy, oh boy, that is only the very tip of the iceberg of this album. I don't even know where to start with this one. I've been, I guess, first and foremost, I have been loving the hell out of this record. I came across it on the streaming service that I use, and I have not been able to put this guy down. It's 10 songs across just under 50 minutes, and it is just a complete and utter, like, I don't even know. Because they go from like one style to another style to another style to another style in like the singular songs, it's really hard to really pin down. You know, this is basically ADHD and ADD all kind of within music. You know, it's almost as though somebody had like 5 canisters of different styles of oil and they all put them into a jar of water and just like let the colors swirl, because at no point do any of these styles like really overlap outside of, you know, coming from one area to another area to another area. But like, holy geez, like the actual opening track, the title track of The Egg That Never Opens, starts off with some of the beginning notes of these Firebird Suite, and that's the perfect way to open this up, because the Firebird really does move from one area to another area where it's chaos, it's insanity, but then it goes into this very beautiful, very luscious landscape, and that is definitely found on this for sure. I'm getting flavors all over the map, ranging from like Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys with Smile, going into Frank Zappa and the Mothers, going into, as it mentions, like Eastern European folklore with fiddles and glockenspiels and accordions, going into like heavy metal music as well, without it really ever stopping into one area for very long. I will say that my favorite track on here is definitely the third track of Aramchek Accusation. Oh boy. The Aramchek Accusation, some of these are really fun to try to say. And part of the reason why I love this particular track, the third track, is the beauty that is found within it. Like, there was so much chaos and so much aggression and so much like relentless pouring out that by the time we got to the third track, even though we're only maybe about 8 or 9 minutes in, I needed something to just perch, to just hang on to. And this track really did that for me. It was almost as though the heavens were opening up and the angels were coming down. And it just provided such a beautiful breath of fresh air because of that chaos that came before. And it's this juxtaposition. It's this contrast between the dark, relentless night and the beautiful and lush morning. And then it goes right into the fourth track that, again, it just goes from point to point to point. The other point that I really like was the seventh track of Diagnosing Johnny. And again, it was for that same reason. And this one's the longest track at almost 8 minutes. And what they're able to accomplish in 8 minutes, it's so strange because since all the other tracks really do jump from point to point to point without really settling down at any one area, because this one is a little bit longer, I never really felt the time. I never really felt the duration, but like the build and the climbs and the payoffs, all the setups and payoffs in this track really does provide a journey within this. Like, this is a pure musical odyssey that never lets go. So Yeah, this one, oh boy. This is one that I absolutely recommend. If you're a fan of this avant-garde, the rock and opposition style of music, you're going to absolutely love this. If you love something that's off the beaten path, that's very different, again, you're going to absolutely love this. This is like being filed under the new style of prog that we're getting into with bands like Black Country New Road, like the Black Midi, like Squid. This will fit perfectly within that style of progressive rock where it's always changing, always flowing, and always moving, but never feeling derivative, never feeling like we're covering the same places more than once. It's always doing something new, something exciting, and I can't wait to hear and digest all the different inflections within this, because I've been with this for about a week and a half, and I still have a lot to get into and a lot to dig deep into. So yeah, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say that The Egg That Never Opened by High Castle Teleorkestra is one that I absolutely love with my whole heart. It doesn't get better than this. It really doesn't. This one's definitely going to be in my top 10 albums of this year. This is a run, don't walk to go and listen to it. I can't praise this album more. I think that this is a great album that you guys need to listen to. So yeah, that's all I've got for The Egg That Never Opened from the High Castle Teleorkestra. I cannot wait for the second installment. I cannot wait for the next episode in this band. I can't wait. But that's all I've got for it today. What did you guys think about this album? Please go and listen to it. Have a listen and let me know of your own thoughts about this one. If you loved it, if you hated it, by commenting down below. And that's all I've got for you guys today. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, you guys are definitely the best. And until next time, notes out.